You know, when you're trying to record an episode like this, a good idea would probably be to wear your headset. You know, the thing that you actually use to record your voice with. I did not. For 20 minutes. God, I'm an idiot. Hey there everyone, I'm LIoyd, and welcome back to Tales of Symphonia. Last time we met with the Summon Spirit of Earth, Gnome, and he was awesome. Last time, I swear. And we did a little side quest involving Presea, where we learned a little bit of her backstory. It was nice. And today we are gonna go outside or we're already out here, but we are now outside on this frozen tundra, freezing our nipples off. And we are gonna defeat some penguins to get, or penguinists, sorry, and we're gonna get their quills. Is what I originally said. I decided to just keep what I already did, and I got 3 penguinist quills in the recording without my headset on. So I don't really need to redo that. Happy day. It looks like it might be resistant to ice. Indeed it is, and you can actually also equip it on your party members if you really want to, but I don't really feel that it's really worth it. Though what I think is worth it is this. Remember when I said that if you're gonna defeat at least one of the summon spirits back in Silverant, you should go for a Ifrit? This is why. The Garnet. Equip it on at least on any physical attacker really, and this place is a cinch. Around 95% of all the enemies in this area, including the Temple of Ice, is weak to fire, so the Garnet makes this place easy mode. Which is also why I went back to Altamira and got the Flame Dagger for Zelos. But with all that talking out of the way, let's go inside or back into Flanor and let's give that guy our 3 Pinguinist quills. I will of course show the Pinguinists afterwards, but before we go and do anything though, of course I'm just gonna make the quills, or the gloves, sorry, so we can just go straight to the temple. I didn't do anything in the temple, so that's going to be fresh, but at least I didn't have to grind for these things. Let's see, yes. Oh, good. This is my first job in a while. Now, wait here for a minute. Okay then. Don't really know why he needed... Did he kill something? There, it's done. It's a pair of Pinguinist gloves. Please, take them. And, yeah, we get the Pinguinist gloves. Now, just like the quills, you will get a little ice resistant if you equip them. So, I think actually I'm gonna give it to Raine. I mean, it's not better than the bridal gloves, but it's nice that at least one of our party members is resistant to ice. And also, before we go, I want to go up here, because I didn't do this when I did my optional side stuff episode. And I want to go into the church. Because, let's see, there you are. We have a familiar face here. Indeed, it's the Wonder Chef once again. And today he is gonna teach us how to make quiche. Sorry, I just needed to say that. Other than Eddie and stuff. Love that show. Let's see, egg and some type of meat. Sounds kinda boring, but quiche is pretty good. Just looks kinda nasty at times, that's all. But, Super Priest. With that out of the way, let's head to the Temple of Ice, which is probably the shortest of all the temples in the game, I think. I even think that it's shorter than the Temple of Fire, which actually says a lot. It's pretty much just one straight line, well, there's two lines, I guess. Now, I of course haven't showed you the Pinguinists yet, but believe me, you will see them a lot in the Temple of Ice. Don't know why I did that, but let's just go in. And I know in the optional side stuff episode I said that they are more common in this place. Not entirely true. They are easier to meet up with, I will say that, because they have their own model in the dungeon. But before we get attacked by a bird, let's get our ancient robe. And a defensor, which is why I said you shouldn't buy one in Altamira. Though the elemental brands are better, so no thanks. I will though... Alright, I already have the ancient robe too. Oh, well, it was helpful against Gnome, I guess. Let's just have some new enemies, shall we? We said money.
This is gonna be...
So, we have the Ice Warriors, and oh, we also have the Pinguinists. Okay, so let's go for the Pinguinists first, because they have very little HP. Ow, ow. Okay, that was embarrassing. I have Genis in my party now, just because he is very helpful against his enemies with his... Oh, ow. Wow, I jumped over it, that was awesome. With his fire spells. He also learned a couple of spells off screen since, well, I haven't used him in a while, so he was a little bit like behind. He learned Raging Mist, which we've already seen. Oh, what's he gonna get now? I think it's Air Thrust. Yes, indeed. Not gonna do much against the Harpy, but oh well. I'm just gonna show you. He learned Gravity Well, Dreaded Wave, and Raging Mist, and of course now Air Thrust. He was a little bit behind since I haven't used him in a while, but believe me, if you... Now I get the Penguin's quills, of course. But believe me, if you see Colette, she's really behind. And also, I'm so happy, I beat a Harpy! No one gets that? Okay. You haven't gotten that far into the game, I guess. But yeah, as I said though, the Pinguinists have their own model in the dungeon here, and you will also meet up with more of them at a time. Out of the world map, I think you can only meet up with 2 or at max 3 at a time, so meeting up with 4 of them in the dungeon is very good. But there's really no point in... Actually, there's only 1 left. They have so little HP, it really doesn't matter. And now I'm of course getting the Pinguinist quills left and right. It took me 15 minutes to get all 3 last time. Stupid luck. Anyway, here we get a Mythril shield, which is once again why I didn't buy one earlier. That, and I kinda prefer the light elemental on the beam shield, but I think I'm gonna equip it now just because... yeah, that's it. That's a good reason. But let's get into the dungeon itself. Now, what will the Sorcerer's Ring do in this dungeon, I wonder? Whoa, the ring suddenly got cold. No shit. I bet you can use the ring's cold power to freeze anything. Okay then, let's test it on you. LIoyd. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. It would be fun though. I would really like freezing Genis. He's a little bit too much of a smart guy at times. Yeah. Anyway, we get the Ice Coffin Sword for Zelos, but I don't think I need to tell you this, but don't equip it. It's also actually weaker than the Flame Dagger, but don't equip it. I don't think I need to tell you why. And that was 4 more Pinguinists, of course. Let's see, here we get a Mythril Gauntlet. Wow, I wasted a lot of money. Ah, well, I mean, I got the blue Saphira now. Money will never be a problem ever again. Now, there is one enemy in this area that is pretty rare. And the only time you can meet up with it is with a model like this on the screen. So, let's see if we meet up with it. Yes, we do! This is the Lobo. A very commonly missed enemy in this area. I know I missed it the first time. But just like all the other enemies in here though, he is weak to fire, so no problem. It's just a little bit annoying that you go through your monster book and you see, oh, I missed that guy again. Believe me, it happened to me way too many times too. And we get a Mythril arm. Wasted so much money. Damn it. Oh well, I'm not complaining. Much. And that's that. Now, let's watch the amazing freezing power of the Sorcerer's Ring in action. It can turn 1 little drop of water into a huge block of ice. That's badass. And the reason why we did that is, if I can get through past that bird, thank you, no more harpies. There we go. We get another treasure chest with a X-Gem level 2. Not too bad. But not only that, we also got the Celsius's tier. So this is Celsius's tier? It must be! Now we just need to use the Pinguinist gloves. Yeah. And we get Celsius's tier. Like there was any doubt. Now, of course, you could go back to Flanor and just sell it to the guy, but we actually need it to be able to finish this dungeon, so let's not do that quite yet. You can do it later on, though. You can just exit the dungeon and come back in. But, you know, I'm just gonna have a little bit of fun. Wee slide! Completely pointless, but a little bit fun anyway, so I don't care. But now though, let's go to the end of this place. Yeah, we are already pretty much at the end. You see down there? That's the final room, or the entrance to the final room, so this place is very short. Now, let's see, let's do this. And let's grab this block. I think you can already see where this block is going though. I mean, it's pretty obvious. Let's put it down here and let's have a look-see. Huh? Now, look at the stone faces. This is actually important for a puzzle that we will get to in around 2 minutes. Did you memorize it? I hope so. If not, well, you can just go and check it again. Don't know why I did that, but I tried to be nice. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, totally. Sorry, a little slip on the thumb there. Sorry. But let's go down here and let's freeze another one. Okay, fine. Or actually, do we need that? Yes, we do. That's kind of dumb. Oh well. Not gonna argue. Except on the very, very slow pulling and pushing animation. There we go. And rare my ass! 2 Lobos, huh? Wow. Yeah, those Lobos aren't really as rare as I thought, apparently. But anyway, let's examine this water animation that doesn't look like water at all, to be honest. If we freeze the lake, it looks like we can walk to the other side. Yeah, walking is not the word I would use. The coldness of Celsius here might be able to freeze this lake. Indeed, LIoyd. Great, it worked, just like we thought. Now we can get to the other side. Yes, we can, but of course, in pretty much any game ever fashion, we have a ice sliding puzzle. But as some of you may know, I'm a heathen because I actually kinda enjoy these type of puzzles, especially if they're this easy. Okay, I can see why some people dislike them. But anyway, treasure chest. We get a rosemary. Okay, accuracy, alright. I actually forgot. I always forget what the rosemaries do, to be honest. God, that hurt. Ugh. Stupid throat. Oh, sorry about that, but let's just continue with this. Let's see, so on the second part here, this one can actually be a little bit tricky. Unless, of course, you know what you're doing, which, well, surprise, surprise, I know what I'm doing, so I'm just that great, yeah. That is all. That's the ice sliding puzzle, and we are done. And we get a treasure chest with the XGEM level 3 as our reward. Awesome! Now, remember the stone faces? Which direction they were facing? Well, guess what? We need to make these faces go in the same direction. So, the top one here wants to go to the left. Of course, it can't just go the right way, no. Right, left. I'm funny. Let's see, you want to go down. You want to be to the right. And yes, I remember this. I got this entire dungeon memorized. And that's all. The left one you just want to leave alone, of course. But with that, we're done with the dungeon. The only thing that's left is the boss. Who can it be? Well, let's just say it's not Ifrit, no. So I'm gonna heal up. Don't really know why I did that on Genis, since he will not be a part of this fight. I'm sorry, Genis fans, but he is not that helpful against summons at all. And let's go. Actually, before I do anything, let's equip the Card of Fire on Sheena, even though she will lose a lot of attack, but it's still good.
You who possess the right of the pact. I am Celsius, one who is bound to Mythos, the hero.
I never understood why so many people absolutely hate Celsius's voice. I think it fits her pretty well. She sounds cold. No pun intended.
I seek a pact with Celsius. I ask that thou annulst thy pact with Mythos and establish a new pact with me.
You seek a pact with me? How amusing. Let's see if you can handle me.
Oh, no problem. Oh, right, I forgot about that. Okay, Genis, you go bye-bye. And I think you all know what it is time. Yes, it is time to cue the music. Fighting the spirit.
Show me your power.
I really like how Celsius look in this game. Though, I will say I prefer her look in Eternia, even though it's pretty much the same, except she got longer hair in that game, but that's really all. But anyway, as you see, Celsius actually got a helper. This is Fenrir, and he will be running around killing your mages. Not really, he is kind of pathetic to be honest, because he is weak to fire and electricity for some reason, so yeah, I'm gonna use my unison attack on him. Overkill, I hope. Let's see, how much will it do? Oh wow, that was good. Very good. Took around 5,000 damage, not too bad. But as I said, Fenrir will be running around killing the mages, so I prefer to take him down first. He got the least HP too, so why not? Now, Celsius herself, she is actually a lot like she was back in Tales of Eternia. She will use martial arts, like Swallow Dance and Beast. So in this game, she's kinda a little combination of LIoyd and Regal, I guess. And of course she also got Ice Elemental spells like Beast Lancer and Ice Tornado. Thankfully, no maximum burst though. Oh, that would be nasty. But she also got another move called Ice Spear, which is one of those unblockable attacks, which is not fun. Or you can block it with a Guardian tech, of course. But with Fenrir down, go for Celsius. And as you see, she's a little bit special, because she is the only summon in the game that actually got a weakness. Yes, Celsius is weak to fire. I remember seeing that on my first playthrough and I just freaked out. I don't know why, but I just thought it was very weird. Oh, there we go. Yeah, Ice Spear. That really hurts. As I said, it's an unblockable attack, unless you actually want to waste 10% of your TP to use a Guardian tech. And the only problem with it is that it is very fast, so you may not even have time to actually backstab out of it. So I just usually like to take the hit, really. It will do around 1,000 to 2,000 damage or so, so Raine can heal you through it, but it still hurts. But yeah, as I said, when I saw that she was weak to fire on my first playthrough, I just freaked out. I just thought, she must be the easiest summon ever to defeat. Well, no. Gnome is still easier. Ow, god damn it, stop that. Gnome is still easier, but believe me, you can make Celsius a complete joke. Because you can make more Pinguinist quills, and you can equip them. I mean gloves, sorry. You can also equip the quills to resist even more ice, which makes Celsius do almost no damage against you, except if she uses Beast or Swallow Dance. And it's just wow. And my weapons were lightning elemental? Oh, Sheena, of course.
You remember that enemy's weakness.
Oh man, you're making me study here too?
Fire. The end. And for some reason Colette learned Grand Cross. Awesome, that spell is fantastic.
Excellent. It would appear that my freezing chill is but a summer's breeze to you.
That's funny.
Now, speak your vow. A vow worthy of my power.
Wow, she's cocky. And gold! And this time the pun was intended. Okay, fine. Freeze well. There. Everyone needs a little Arnold reference now and then.
For the sake of creating a place in which the two worlds no longer must sacrifice one another, I ask that thou grant me thy power.
Understood. Use my power well.
And of course, if you made a pact with Ifrit, he will also be here, because they are of course opposites.
Celsius, it has been a long time.
I never thought I'd have to see your face again.
While we may be opposing forces, must you avoid me so earnestly?
What choice do we have? We are harmful to one another.
I just started thinking about this scene back in Eternia where Celsius pretty much ran away from Ifrit. He just wanted a hug. At least it looked like it.
Then perhaps we should be joyous that our mana has been severed.
Who knows? What is clear, though, is that this situation will affect the entire world.
Yeah, we're used to the earthquakes by now, I think.
Indeed.
All we can do now is trust in the Pact Maker.
Yes. We leave everything in your hands.
Just one more to go.
Do you really think Silverant and Tetheala will be cut off from each other forever?
We're gonna do this regardless, right?
Yeah.
But if the Riards stop working after we form the last pact, we're going to be stuck in one world or the other.
The people of Mizuho wish to move to Silverant. There has to be something we can do.
I suggest we do some investigation on the effects of separating the worlds before we form the pact with the final summon spirit.
It seems as though the shaking has increased in magnitude.
The time between the severing of the mana flow and the resulting earthquake has decreased as well.
I guess the worlds are struggling to split apart.
And we get the Sapphire. Tethys Ice, of course, and Summon Ice. And Sheena also get the Elemental Summoner title, which she gets when she got a pact with 6 summon spirits. Now, I know I did a little boo-boo against Gnome, or after battle against Gnome, and I said that the Summoner title she gets when she got a pact with 4 spirits. No, she gets that automatically when she gets the pact with Volt. But in my defense, he was my 4th spirit, so it was easy to mix them up. Oh, right. For some reason I had it in my head that we automatically get teleported out of the dungeon, but I guess not. Okay, fine, let's just get the heck out of here. Actually, why don't I just meet you guys outside? It's a pretty important scene that pops up, which I also want to have in this video, so I'll meet you guys outside.
セルシウス様クールビューティー
あなたって相手が女性の形さえしていれば何でもいいのね。ああ、こいつは歩くわいせつ物だからね。
どういう意味だよ。
文字通りだよ。
待てよ。そうか、俺様が男の色気を放っているって言いたいんだな。
何が色気だい、この隙間。
あ、いやそんな先生、敷間ってなんだ。食えるのか。
食べられないと思うけど。
敷間、たくさんの女の人をもてあそぶ不誠実な男性のこと。
なんだ、ゼロスのことか。そう言われると面白くねえな。
A walking libido? Are you serious? That is gold! Oh, I completely forgot about that. That is fantastic. Oh man. Thank you. I needed that. So glad I watched that now. Wait, what? What's going on? That's the direction of Ozet. Yes. What could it be? There's a staggering amount of mana flowing from that lightning. I have a bad feeling about this. Yeah, me too. Let's go. And I'll be quiet for this. It deserves quiet.
No. This is horrible.
What happened here?
Look. Lloyd, look. Look out.
What's wrong? Are you okay? We have to get out of here. What the hell happened here?
I don't really know. Suddenly lightning fell from the sky and angels attacked the village.
Angels?
They had wings. Those with wings are angels, right?
Damn it. It must have been the Crucius.
Crucius. So angels destroyed the village.
Presea, are you okay?
I'm fine. But this unsettling irritation, is this anger?
I'm impressed you survived. Are you the only survivor? What's your name?
My name is Mythos. I lived by myself on the outskirts of the village, so...
You have the same name as Mythos the hero.
Okay, I'm sorry. I usually want to be quiet during, emotional scenes like this, but that line from LIoyd there. Yes, LIoyd, I think he knows that he got the name of the legendary hero that we already established is also in this world. Actually, I bet he got bullied because of it. Hey hero, where's your hero? Yeah, I would be a bad bully, but you know what I mean, right? That line from LIoyd is one of the dumbest in the game, I think. I think he's fully aware of that.
Wait, are you a half-elf?
No.
Relax. You can tell, can't you? We have the same blood flowing through our veins as you do.
You're half-elves too? But you're with humans.
It's okay. We're all friends.
Humans and half-elves as friends? You're lying.
No, it's true. My sister and I are part of this group.
Relax.
Yeah, but...
Your reaction is understandable. I've heard that the village of Ozet is particularly known for its contempt for half-elves. If you've lived an isolated life in this village, you must have suffered.
What happened here?
You're Altessa, right? What are you doing here?
I saw the lightning of judgment fall towards this village. But what in the world?
It was the work of Crucius angels.
Presea, you've regained your true self. How could they do this? Is this their punishment for failing the experiment?
What do you mean, punishment?
Nothing. It's nothing.
Wait!
The Master believes that it is his fault that Ozet was destroyed.
Altessa is connected to Ozet?
Yes. Excuse me, I am worried about the Master.
I'm going to follow him.
Yeah. Mythos, you should come with us.
But I'm a half-elf and...
That doesn't matter. Besides, what are you going to do if you stay here and the angels come back?
LIoyd's right. Let's all go together.
I don't really know why, but that scene right there was the scene that really made me fall in love with this group. I know it's incredibly late in the game, but that they just... You saw Mythos's reaction, and he just backed away. He was scared. But the group just invited him to come. Genis just, let's all go together. And that was the first time that I really felt like, yeah, this is the group that I want to follow. This is the group I want to save the world. But I know that this episode has been a little bit too long now, so we are gonna go to Altessa's home in the next episode. So, also, sorry for all the Skyping. I forgot to turn it off, and I can't reach my computer right now. Yeah, that's a stupid reason, but it's true. But yeah, next time we are going to Altessa's place to find out how he is connected to Ozet, and what he meant by the experiment. It's actually quite interesting. So, I thank you all for watching, and I see you all later.